latest information. This was the 1 o'clock advisory not long ago. Winds were 90. Now, look at this. It's moving northeast at 16. Remember yesterday? It was 7 to 9. It's almost double the forward motion. And that's good because we want to get this thing in and out of here. And it looks as though that is going to happen. Now, already from Berwick to Hoa, moving in west, even south and east toward Galiana.
All right, so this has been mostly a rain event so far. Not much wind, little gusts here and there. We just had a real heavy downpour lasted a few minutes. Now it's starting to slack up. You can see out here, there's no real debris or anything. Some puddles on the street. Water running along the curb going down the drain. Everything's fine right now. Just gotta wait it out. I just saw a report on the TV south and east of here. I'm sorry, southwest. In Dulac. The winds are really starting to pick up there now. So maybe another hour or two they'll start picking up here. We'll check in again in a little while. Alright, the storm made landfall about an hour ago. Still not too bad here. The winds pick up a little bit and there's a heavy downpour and then it backs off. And it's quiet, relatively quiet. The rain never completely stops. With the storm coming ashore, it's going to start getting closer. Looks like it might be turning more to the north now, and it's going to miss us a little bit. So it won't be quite as bad as it could have been. Let's take a look. Still no real debris in the streets. And that's a good thing. We'll see how much the winds pick up in a couple of hours. Usually the day after the storm is the day that really sucks. Because that's when the power's out. Everything is a mess outside. You got to do all that cleanup. Oh, here comes some gusts. You can see. So far it hasn't been real bad. Alright, so we'll check in again in a little while. Ooh. I can feel that one. I was watching the radar on the TV. There was a good squall line coming right at us. Here it is. They keep changing that forecast to the east a little bit, so it might we might get clipped by the very edge of the worst of it in a couple of hours. We'll have to wait and see. yeah, it's starting to blow now. I'm glad I have this enclosed area by the front door. Alright, so we still have power. But the worst of the storm coming through now. The lights did flicker for a second a little while ago, but it never went all the way out. They said there's 22,000 outages throughout the city, but thankfully we're not one of them. Oh wow, looks like this. I don't know if I can zoom in and you can where you can see it. It looks like the street's starting to flood a little bit out there. That's not good. There we go. That's a good shot of it there. Oh boy. The winds have picked up, but they're not as bad as I thought they were going to be so far. Alright, we'll check again in a little bit. Well, the rain is over. I'm going to take a look at, I don't know what we can see. Wait, I got my flashlight. Oh my. All the dead leaves on my palm tree fell. The rain is over, but the wind is still here. How far down did these go? It's actually not that bad out here. I've seen it a lot worse. A lot worse. Just have these palm leaves to pick up. So what happened, the storm was sucking in dry air from the west, and the whole southern half of the storm doesn't have any rain in it, but we still have the wind. The wind is still there, but the rain is gone, which I don't think I've ever went through a storm like this before. As it turned out, it wasn't real bad. I think we topped out at about 60-mile-an-hour winds, which is still tropical storm force. And we did lose power for about 2 minutes a little bit ago. I thought, man, we almost made it all the way through. But then it came back on, surprisingly. Got to try and clear this here, at least a little bit. Hold on. I was able to carve out a little hole in this debris. Let this water drain. In the morning I'll be able to get my rake out and do a better job. But for now this will have to suffice. I'm going to try the other side of the street. Yeah, this one looks pretty bad too. Gotta allow that water to drain off. Should have done the other side too. That wind is still whipping and it's blowing the water off the trees. Yeah. Hopefully that'll continue to drain overnight. There won't be standing water out here in the morning. Boy, that wind is still whipping. Oh yeah, that'll help. I guess. That'll help close up. I'm sure you can hear it. Yeah, water's flowing real good now. I can get across here without getting my feet wet. It's a mess. Now the biggest mess I see is the palm leaves. Those were leaves that were dead already. The wind blew them down. You can see that up there. It's the palm tree. Looks like all the dead leaves are gone now. Might be one or two left. It's hard to tell in the dark. I don't see any damage anywhere. So my next door neighbors over here, that last storm we had was 3 years ago. They have a brick house, but above the bricks is siding. That Ida took all their siding off of that side of the house right there. I was watching out the front door right here that day, and I knew something was wrong when I could see insulation in the front yard here. Water's still flowing good. I might try to pull some more of that back. Alright, I got a lot more of that cleared out now. The water can run freely down. Alright, so I guess I'll head inside. Hopefully the power stays on. I just walked out the back door. Let's see how it looks in the daylight. Oh, there's my neighbor. Yeah, the biggest job will be to pick up these palm leaves. Very minimal debris in the street. Yeah. Oh, some bigger chunks over this way. All in all, not too bad. I've seen it a lot worse than this. There's quite a bit. There's quite a bit down there, but it's all small stuff. Nothing to worry about. All right. So go have a cup of coffee and I'll come out and start getting to work. This won't take too long.